Hello everyone, Aaron here from ASM Computing and a member from developphp.com, this site here. What I'm going to be doing today is showing you a tutorial on the bone tool in Flash CS4. Now I do believe it's the same with CS3, so you can still follow along. This is just basically going to be the basics on using the bone tool, and there's a little feature in here I'm going to show you that you can do, which is quite useful depending on what you'd like on your site. So just follow along, watch, and you'll see the feature nearer the end. Okay, so let's open up Flash. Let's select a new Flash file, Action Script 3. Now I'm not going to change my size of my stage as I don't need to, or the colour. If you'd like to, just select this grey part here anywhere outside of the stage. Select your Properties tab, and then you'll be able to change your size here by selecting the Edit button and changing your colour. Or you can actually just click up here at Window, Properties, or Control and F3, and that will open it up as well. As I say, I'm just keeping mine as a standard size, so I'm not going to change any of that. So what I'm going to do is come over to the left. Now, depending on how you've got your layout set out, I've got all my tools down here to the left, as I've got it set at classic. But obviously you can change yours to whatever you need. So depending on where yours are, I'm just going to select Overall Tool. Now what you need to do is just hold that down, and then it'll bring up this list here. So just select the Overall Tool. I'm just going to hold Shift down and draw out a circle. If you hold Shift down, as you can see, it makes a perfect circle. Otherwise, if you try and do it without the Shift, obviously you get all different shapes of a circle, and it doesn't obviously come out that well. So yeah, hold Shift down, and that will give you a perfect circle. Let's just get rid of that one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click that. I'm going to convert that to a symbol. I'm just going to call this circle for the purpose of the tutorial. So leave the registration as middle. Now I'm going to select OK. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to select that. As you can see, it's selected by the blue square around the circle and the little circle inside, which shows it's a mover clip. So I could double click to get inside that and make more animations inside. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to select or hold down Alt and just drag that out. Make a few more circles. Oh. Like that. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to select them all. And I'm going to come to my line tool, which is here on the right, or as I say, you can go into Window and Align or Control and K. And I'm just going to set them to the same alignment of the height. Oh. Just make sure your stage to stage is set, or you can turn it off. Doesn't matter, whichever one you want. It's just so I can align them, so that I can select them all, drag them all down, and they'll all still be the same height. And also, I'm just going to quickly set the width between them, so I've got a bit of gap between them all. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the bone tool, so holding it down and just select bone tool, and I'm just going to literally hold it down and drag it from one circle to the other. So now I've got all my circles made, and as you can see in the timeline it puts a new armature layer, and it's got a little man there just to show that it's a bone tool. Now with all of that selected and all of your bone tools from one circle to the other, I'm going to select the selection tool again, or you can just push V, that will bring your selection tool back up. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come out to about frame 20. I'm going to push F6 to insert a new keyframe. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this end one here, and I'm just going to basically move that round, down, round, like that. Now if I push Control and Enter, sorry about this guys, it will come up, there we go. Now you can see the animation, it's just constantly going backwards and forwards from where it began. And obviously you can't do nothing with it, it will just keep going. But that's just the basics of using the bone tool with just say circles for example. Now what I can actually do, if I stop that, I'm going to drag this, well let's push Control and Z. That'll get that back to the beginning where we had it. Now what I'm going to do is come right back to where we was on the first frame. There we go, so oh, I've lost some of my bone tools there, let's just quickly put them back on. Let's put that one back, and that one. So now we're still on one frame here. Now what we can do, rather than actually moving it, is if we come to our Properties tab, you'll then see, oh, let's just make sure that is actually selected. There we go. So make sure you click on your armature layer. Although it shows it being highlighted, just make sure you select that. Then come to your Properties tab, and then you'll see on the Ortho Time type here, if you select that and put it as Runtime, and then push Control Enter, just wait for this to open. Now this is the feature that I mentioned in the beginning of the video. Now the useful thing about this is now you can give the user the option to use it like you did. So basically if I was to grab this circle, I can then move it how I want it. So I can go anywhere I want with it now. And this is the user being on your site being able to use it. So it's a very useful method if you had a certain application that you wanted the user to move about and obviously have a bit of fun with, then yeah, this is a great little option you can do. So I just thought I'd show that quick little tutorial in Flash there, and obviously make it your own, make a cool app, and yeah, get it up on developphp.com and show us. Okay guys, well, hope you enjoyed that, and see you all soon. See you later.